Hello and welcome to my crypto passive income channel. If you have seen any of my weekly update, you do know that I have Arbidex as my investment. That's one of my favorites. So I want to take some time to go through their homepage and show you how to swap, add liquidity, how to earn, and some more. I also want to mention that Arbidex and the team is doxed, KIC'd, audited like 5 times from different audit companies. Not 5 different companies, I think it's like 2 or 3, but it's a lot of auditing. I also want to mention what Arbidex have that not many other, I don't think anyone other swap have it, is that they are all the fees. It's that they are giving it back to the stakers and the investors. The devs is not taking any of it because they're giving everything back. They're also using the quantum technology that makes that they can concentrate the liquidity more in different ranges, and they can make it wider also. This make it both faster, cheaper to make transactions, and also be able to concentrate the liquidity on some narrow range that they're making a lot more transactions, and that way also get more transaction done that will increase the amount of fees that they can give back to the stakers and investors that I like really much. We can also just do a fast one and go here to the left side. There we have the docs, the Twitter, the Discord, and the GitHub. They also have a Medium page. Feel free to check it out. Also check out the docs after this video. So let's start then. We can start with a swap. And here you have their swap options. First of all, you can go to the wheel. Here you can change the slip tolerance. For the most part, I use 0.1. You can also enable or disable to show you the swap root page, the path. I often have it disabled because it will be a little faster in the view. And you have a lot of different tokens and blue chips that you can swap and swap for and against. You can choose the arrow to choose if you want to switch over. You have a lot of different tokens. And if you don't have it in your MetaMask or wallet, you can just press this little one. Then you will be able to add it to your wallet. So let's go over to, I will try to announce this right, Prinapitural. This, I have not been, what can you say, my knowledge about this is very low, but if you are one that like to trade and trade with leverage, this is a very good one, great one even. You just connect your wallet MetaMask up here in the right corner. You can also choose a different language if you want to. You have some settings over here. You can also choose to the white theme if you want to blend your eyes, and some more different options. I know I can't them all because my you say knowledge about this is a little limit. I have not done so much trading. I need to work on that one. And over here to the left side you have all the different tokens you can trade. Here on the right again you have cross, and you have isolated you can choose from. You have 20x leverage, or right, you have 1x leverage all the way up to 200. So yeah, you can actually have 200 leverage on some stuff here. Be very careful. And like any other, we say trading view, you have the time 15 minutes, 1 hour, and 4 hours. You have the last price indication. You have also a thing, don't know if I have it on this screen. You should, depending on the screen setup, You should have some options also on the left side here. I did not have it here on my laptop, but you should have. Or it can be some screen size measurement. But yeah, but you have the market here also. Stop limit is also awesome. You, for the most part, you just see this on the centralized exchange, not the decentralized. So try this out if you like to trade, day trade, weekly trade. Go with leverage. Try it out and let me tell me how you think about it. So we can jump back. So we have done the swap, the printer, and we can go for the liquidity. Here you have the classic liquidity and the quantum liquidity. Like any other, you press it, you choose what you want to add to liquidity, you add it. Same here, you have also the options. I don't have any token on it right now, this wallet. But here you have the SAP options. That means that you can just have like $50 of USDC. And I cannot press anything of it right now. And if you enter like $50 in here and you press supply, they will ask you, you don't have enough RX. Do you want to convert some of your USDCE to RX? Then just press yes. You want to do that, they will fix it 50-50 for the LPs. And after that you will get the option if you want to add the LP to your MetaMask. If you not have done this before, press yes. Then you can see the LPs on your MetaMask. We can also double check on the quantum liquidity. You do almost the same. You choose the pool you want to add liquidity to. And we just wait. There we have it to loading. Here is a little different. You don't have a SAP function. And we can say the tricky part is that it's not 50-50. So if you see if I enter $10, you can see it says 70 ARB. And check this before you say make the LP, so you see that you have the right amount on both the token and the stable. And because this is not 50-50, so have that in mind. I have also a video that I did add liquidity, create an ad, so I will see if I can pop it up in the right corner here, so you can go and check how I did them. But let's jump over to the forms. But before we go to the forms, I just want to say Arbidex has two tokens. They have RX and XRX. This is the main token for the Arbidex system. The two tokens that will give you some extra benefits and the rewards from the 100% fees they are giving back. RX is the liquidity one, and the XRS is illiquidity. That means that you cannot trade or sell the XRX token. You can convert it from RX to XRX, but that is something I will talk about more a little later. So you know that if you want to buy and sell, it's the RX token. You have two different farms. You have the legacy farms, and here you get rewarded for adding liquidity to one or more of these farms. And you can see you get RX, wrapped ETH, and some fees. You have the percentage APR over here, and they also have a very great calculator that you can use. You can choose here 1 day, 7 day. You can also use, if you want to compound, 1 day, 7 day, 4 day. You can also book this out. This is not the auto compounder, so it will not auto compound for you. This is just a calculation if you're doing this manually. So have that in mind. You should be able to find something here that you like. The APR on the legacy farm is a little lower than the infinity farms, but overall there are a lot of farms here, so you should be able to find something. We can jump over then to the infinity farms, that is the new farms. And we can have some loading on this one. It was pretty fast. Great. And you can see here we have the RX USDCE. Here also you can see it if the farm is a classic or is it a quantum. That will depend on what you have to use on the liquidity. If you not have done anything in the farms before, you need to enable contracts first. Here you also can see that you earn rewards for adding liquidity to this farm. It's RX, XRX, wrapped ETH and fees. And same goes here, it's a lot of options. You should find one or maybe two that you want to add liquidity to. We'll see if it's coming more. I think it's some loading on my computer. There we have it. So like I said, a lot. They have a calculation also on this one. It's not coming up right now, but I do not think it's works like it should. Sometimes it looks like it's taking the information from the legacy farm, and that make it not correct when you try to calculate it on the infinity farm. You also can press on details. You can also see here how much it's stake. You can also get here, you can get RX USDC LP, then you will get to the right place on the liquidity where you can add it. You can also see the contract is on everyone, also on the legacy farms. So let's jump over to the UC part, the earn page, or like what we want to say, the real yield staking. Here is where you can say the magic is happening. Here you can stake your RX, XRX in the real yield farm. The rewards from this farm is coming from all the fees that Arbidex is giving back to us investors and stakers. You can choose from the blue chips. Actually, if you put RX in, like in this wrap BTC, you will get BTC out from this farm. You also have the options to auto compound. So make sure you enable the right one and that you are sure that what you want to do. You have a deposit fee on 1%. It's nothing, you make that back in a heartbeat. This one, if you enable stake RX, you stake the RX and you get rewarded in wrap BTC. You can harvest this anytime you want, it's no limit. If you enable this one, auto compound, it will take all the wrap BTC you are earning and buy RX for it, and then just add it to the farm. So in that way you will auto compound and earn even more RX. You can do it, start to the auto compound if you feel like you will building up your RX stack, and after that take it out and enter the stake RX. Just remember that you have the 1% fee on deposit, not withdrawing. Same here, if you don't have wrap BTC on your MetaMask wallet, you can press the little fox down here. And you have also ARB, same here. Here you have for the XRX. And you also can see that here is not able to auto compound, because it's not, here is just staking. Right now there are no numbers here, but I think if I remember right it was like 140%. Partners, same here, that was the XRX, and here we are back to the RX. Same here, stake and CLGD if you want, or Guinness, or enabled so you can auto compound. You cannot auto compound on the FXS earning, so remember that. Let's see if I have forgot something, or else we will jump over to the XR. Here we jump over to XRX. This is the new one, XRX. Right now you will have like still maybe 9-10 hours to do this. You can buy RX and convert it to XRX. You get that 1-to-1, and like I said, you can do this for like 10 more hours. After that they will close it down and you can only get XRX through farming. But what is good to have in mind when you are planning to convert your RX to XRX is that you can redeem them, but you have two options there. If you redeem, you say 10 XRX and you want to have it to RX, option 1 is that you get 1 to 0.1. That means that you get for 10 XRX, you get 5 RX, and it will take 15 days to perform this action. The second option is that you get 1-to-1. That will say that 10 XRX, you will get 10 RX, but that will take 6 months. So be very careful so you don't take all you RX and make it to XRX, even if that's not a bad idea. But you maybe have some RX in the real yield earning farms that you still want to have there. So just have that in mind. That is vesting. It will take a lot of time if you want to have it back to 1-to-1 to RX. You don't lose anything there or missing out of some really great yields. We can also take a look on the LAUNCHPAD. So now we are on the LAUNCHPAD. LAUNCHPAD, they have not we say they are talking to some projects that they will launch on this LAUNCHPAD. It's not anything that has been announced yet, but it will come. The only thing I can say, what I am believing very hard, is that XRX will be a major part when it's coming to the LAUNCHPAD, and how much it will affect and how much you will need to maybe hold to be able to join this LAUNCHPAD. It can be something like it, but I cannot say for sure. It's just speculation from my side, nothing that I have read. I maybe also have missed something. I will also mention that I did miss before about XRX. They will come boosting options that you will be able to boost your farms up to, damn, I cannot remember right now, but you will be able to boost your farm RPR depending on how much XRX you're holding. But that is not launched yet, so just wait and see to see how it's. But we will jump over to the bridge. Finally I can go this way. The bridge, I use this bridge every time I will move over my funds from Binance Smart Chain to Arbitrum. What I am doing, I am using my MetaMask wallet. I choose Binance Smart Chain. I use, in this way, I use USDT. So I press BNB, Binance Smart Chain, USDT, and I move it over to Arbitrum, and I press the same. I go to this little wallet, this one on the right side, and I choose 0.1 slippage. Has worked for me like 20 times. Sometimes it has been not working, then I just retry again and it works. Close it down. You will see your balance here. You can, for example, press max. You will get the max. This button, this whole one, sometimes that one disappear or just the text is gone. Press that anyway. It will pop up in your MetaMask that you need to confirm the transaction. After the transaction is confirmed, you will get a new window here that will say that the transaction is ongoing, and this bridge takes less than 2 minutes. Then you have it. I think the timer when it starts up, it's on 2 minutes, but like for the most part it take like 30-40 seconds to it's to bridge over, and it's in my view very cheap. It's like 50 cents, 0.5 bucks, and on the little more days, if it's higher transactions, it can be up to $1. But yeah, I believe it's cheap. So let's see, have I covered everything that I want? You have the Dex walls also, but that one I want you to check out for yourself. I can press it so you can see some. You have the Dex vault here, but this one I'm not invested in it. I have no funds in it, so I will let it be. But if you are interested, feel free to check it out. So, Arbidex, the people's Dex. That was everything for me this time about Arbidex. I hope you liked it, and until next time, have a great day. Bye bye.